Heyo, I'm Colby from Sanitarium Productions. We're back again with another action figure review. In this episode, we're actually taking a look at the Marvel Legends series Build-A-Figure of the Sasquatch. So this figure came in the Deadpool wave of the Sasquatch Build-A-Figure set. There are 6 characters you have to purchase to get all the pieces to build Sasquatch here. There is Cable, Domino, Paladin, Deadpool, X-23, and Deathlock. And you put all of them together and you get the cool pieces here, numbered 1 through 6, to build Sasquatch. So I've actually just got all of them done. You can check out the individual reviews in the link wherever it is, but we've got all the pieces here. We're going to go ahead and put this thing together and do a review of the actual figure itself. So here are the pieces. Let's see which ones come with which one. So the first piece is this piece here, the left leg that came with Cable. We had the right arm that came with Domino. We had the right leg that came with Paladin. We had the head that came with Deadpool. We had the torso that came with X-23. And then the final piece was the left arm that came with Deathlock. So, very cool. Really happy to have all these things together because this figure looks really awesome. So this is actually pretty straightforward as far as how you actually assemble this. Start with the torso here. And like the legs here just have these peg holes in them and then the peg on the bottom of the leg. So you just kind of press in until it snaps. Like so. Same thing for the other leg. There we go. The arms have this fairly similar peg system in that the actual peg hole is in the torso and the peg is on the arms themselves. So just kind of line that up and press in until it kind of snaps. Like that. Same thing for the other side. Peg hole, peg. Line it up. Press on it until it snaps. Nice. And then the final piece is the head. We actually have it ratcheted all the way back. That's the way it's shipped. So it's the same kind of peg system. You've got the peg itself on the head, and the top of the torso has the peg hole. So just line that up and press in until it snaps. Probably. There we go, snapped in place. And there we have the cool Sasquatch figure. This thing is massive. Very cool looking. Let's do a size comparison real quick. Looking for a normal sized character. So let's go with the Punisher, I guess. So we have the standard the new retro Punisher here from the Marvel Legends line. As you can see, he's supposed to be 6 foot. This guy kind of dwarfs him, so it's a really massive figure. Not quite as big as like the Juggernaut, but pretty close to it. Definitely not as wide, but stick this guy back over here for now. Let's look at articulation. We'll zoom in a little bit here. Actually, let's look at the detail here first. So, have to adjust the camera light a little bit. So, very cool detail level. All the fur you can kind of see stands out. Very nice. The paint job looks really cool. You've got some multi-tone stuff going on all the way around. He even got his fingernails painted. Very cool looking. Excellent. Articulation wise, we'll start with the head here. The head does spin 360 degrees. except you kind of have to shift it around in order to get it to do that. So I guess we're going to say that it actually only spins about halfway. So he can look all the way left, he can look all the way right, but you're not going to get him to look behind him because of the way this stuff is sculpted. So not that big a deal. We also get a little bit of up motion, not a lot. His hair sculpt kind of limits how far up he can look. As far as down goes, he can look down quite a bit. So very nice there. Standard ball and swivel at the shoulder joint there. Standard ball joint, or sorry, swivel joint there at the top of the bicep. And it looks like it's going to get stuck, so you can't swivel it all the way around. I guess you can. You just gotta have to work at it a little bit. So that works pretty well. We do have a single elbow joint, but with this massive an arm, I guess so you don't really need a double elbow joint there. We do have a swivel and a rocker here on his wrist, so he can go all the way up, all the way down, all the way around. So very cool. Do have the standard ab crunch feature here. It's a little stiff here, but there we go. So he can go down that much, and here is full up. So there's not really a lot of difference in those two positions. And then all the way back, and you do get that weird gap there, but pretty good range of motion there actually. We do get a waist twist as well. Standard ball and standard plastic T-hooks at the waist and hips. So you get a full side-to-side motion there, which is more than I expected. Full range there in the front, and actually really good back range as well. So very nice there. Standard swivel at the top of the thigh. You do get a double knee joint. You do not get a twist at the anywhere at the like calf or anything like that, but we do get a cool swivelly ball rocker joint here at the ankle. If I can get it to start there. So pretty good there. It's a little stiff here, but it can go all the way around. So pretty good actually. So this thing actually looks really nice. It turned out to be a really cool looking figure. Very nice looking. I don't really know exactly why they stuck it in with the X-Force wave. He's a member of Alpha Flight. I don't remember him actually being a member or having a whole lot to do with the actual X-Force division, especially the Deadpool version of it, but maybe I missed that somewhere in the comics. If I did, drop a comment down below to let me know where I missed that at. But all that aside, it is a really cool Build-A-Figure. It's a massive figure. It looks really awesome. One of the things I like about this is it actually works well with other lines. As you probably know, I am actually a big kind of fantasy figure, so like Masters of the Universe and things like that. So this figure actually fits well in with that kind of scheme as well, so you can have it pull double duty. Here's a He-Man, Snake Armor He-Man here from the Masters of the Universe line. It definitely fits in well with that kind of aesthetic also, so you can put him in your display with He-Man or with Skeletor or anything like that as well, or you can use him as just a big Bigfoot figure if you wanted to. So very cool, but you should really put him with the Alpha Flight. We still don't have the entire team yet, but this is a pretty good start. It's a cool figure and a really nice Build-A-Figure here. So is it worth purchasing all the figures in the wave for? That's a tough one. This particular wave had some really awesome figures and some really not awesome figures. So this one kind of fits in the middle there. It's It's not an outstanding Build-A-Figure piece, so I wouldn't say that it's absolutely worth picking up all the figures in the set for this. Unless you just really like the figures, I wouldn't bother with it. But if you can pick up the actual Build-A-Figure pieces by themselves, it's definitely worth getting. It's really cool looking. I don't think you'll be disappointed whatsoever with this thing. So, there you go. That's all the time we have for today, so thanks for watching. Drop some comments down below. Let us know what you think of this Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Sasquatch. If you'd like to see anything in future episodes, leave a comment down below as well. Feel free to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, share it out with friends, and we'll do a dance. Till next time.